Today I'm going to show you how to use a Granny Smith apple with some leftover chicken meat to make a lovely appetizer. So what we're going to need is some salt, pepper, some Montreal chicken seasoning, a small mixing bowl, some maple syrup, which uplifts the flavor of the chicken. We're going to need a small food processor, a paring knife. Alright, let's get started. So what we want to do is we want to take our chicken meat, just a little bit, put it in our food processor. Now you want to add some oil to this, and if you just pulse it just like this, it's really not going to chop it well. So you take out just a little bit of oil, and just give it a little pulse. Yeah. Just pulse it. And there we have minced chicken meat. Great. Alright, improvise. So we take this, scoop it out, scoop out our minced meat into the bowl. I probably could have chopped this by hand, but it would have took me forever. It's perfect. Alright, move that to the side. Okay. We chop our apple. We only need about a half an apple. Always cut out the pit. Okay, you want to chop this as finely as you can. So always cut down the middle. Then I do it one more time. Be careful. You can use your paring knife if you don't feel comfortable using a chef's knife. Okay, so then I always lay my apples on their sides. Then I cut. Preferably 2 incisions, but you can do 3 if you want to go really small. Careful not to cut your fingers, please. And just turn them on the sides again. And you want to cut as small as you can. And just add that to your apple mixture. Might even have to go smaller. So this takes a lot of precision and patience. So don't rush. That's better. Maybe a little bit more. You can always judge this by just looking at it. Keep your fingers curled. I guess we can save this for the chef, right? Tasty. I love Granny Smith apples. Alright, now we're seasoning a little bit of salt. Some fresh pepper. And of course our grill made seasoning. And a little bit of maple syrup. That's a touch of oil too, just to bind it. That's what we get our hands in. Just make sure everything's mixed in very well. Okay. So then we go wash our hands. Off to our pan. Squirted myself in the eye with soap. Alright. So we turn our fire on. You want to let that get hot? I'm going to grab some oil. Be right back. Just want to coat the pan. Let that get hot. Now in this recipe, if you want, you can add a little bit of breadcrumbs. Just a little bit. Just to give it that bind. There you go. See the pan getting hot? This way you can get maybe 2 small spoons. You kind of just want to work it into. Well, maybe the spoons don't work. Let's use our hand. Just want to make little balls. Don't have your fire too high. Now remember, chicken is protein and it will harden. It takes a lot of patience. We'll do 5 because we don't want to overcrowd the pan. Be very gentle in cooking these. Not to break them. You can just move them around so they won't stick to the bottom of your pan. Some may stick. We won't use those. This is a gentle fry. Want that to harden. This one looks like it's ready to flip. Very careful. There you go. I guess I'll use that one. Now at this stage it's starting to harden, so I always move them just close to each other. And let the oil do the rest. Now you can't rush this. Might want to get a close up on a good color of that chicken patty. And always have paper towels on the side to drain them. Sometimes you may need to flip them again. So. Be very careful because some will fall apart.